Hi friends, I'm Steve Merli with Discovery Southeast, standing out here in this beautiful little area near Fish Creek. There's a lot of different kinds of bird singings. Tree swallows just showed up. But the main purpose is to play around with the idea of some rules for tide pooling. So there's something I'd just like to share with you. So just imagine that you've decided to have a stayover party with your best friends, and it's winter time. It's snowing outside. A really good show's coming on. You've already eaten. You're in your PJs. You're doing ice cream, whatever you like afterwards, and you're all nestled in. Everybody's cozy. And all of a sudden, this giant comes along and just rips the roof of your house off, grabs you by your legs, and throws you out in the snow. You land on your back. And you're looking up into the stars, and you're stunned. You can't move. So just keep that in mind as we do a little bit of figuring out how to do this for all these organisms that live under these rocks. It's always kind of hard for me to come out here sometimes because I know that I'm going to step on stuff and crush it, especially the further out I get. It makes me a little queasy. So the first thing I like to do is just slow down and actually bring that to mind, that everywhere I step, I'm going to disrupt something. So oftentimes, especially when the water's out, things are pretty quiet. The barnacles are closed up. All the algae are kind of laying over and they're limp. When the water comes back, they're up and floating and doing all that really cool stuff they like to do. So I'm just going to teach you how to turn a rock over. And I know that a lot of times I just come over and I pick up a rock and I want to throw it. Or I just kick them around. But here I'm just going to pick this rock up. This one's pretty big, but I think it'll move. And I'm just going to notice before I get there how it is right between my feet. It's sort of like taking a measure. I'm all making this little bit of a map about where that rock lives right now, right? Because this is me as a giant. I want to be as gentle as possible, and I'm going to lift the roof probably on 100 or so different organisms in here. So watch how I do it. Just going to come down here. I'm just going to pick it up. Try to. It's a little sticky, and I'm going to pick it up. I'm just going to look under it. But I'm really going to kind of keep it right here because I just want to look really quick and see if there's something there. Not a whole lot going on, although if I wait, I now see a couple of bright, pearly looking eggs. And there's something I don't know what it is. It's really tiny, moving across in a little bit of the water that's left. So I'm just going to watch my hands. I'm just going to put them right back and see if I can match that right back in there like that. Okay? Anytime you go to pick up a rock, think about you're taking the roof of a house off. That's two things that happen, or several things that happen. One is, when I picked the rock up, all of a sudden it got really light in there, didn't it? And these organisms don't really hang out with light if they're hanging out under a rock, right? It's all kind of light. There's all kinds of air that gets there, especially when I like to be in the water. So just be mindful when you come out here. Everything you pick up, something's probably underneath it, and we just want to be really gentle with that as best we can as big giants in the world. Gentle giants now. All right. Good tide pooling.